Hey, it ain't so. Oh, yeah. You.
Well, the project itself is a fabulous idea. We need it greatly.
It's a big step for us to show that we're really behind the growth of our sport in our community and give our young kids the opportunity to have that place to practice year-round.
We have so many different variety of activities. This is what our kids deserve and our community deserves.
We have a lot of kids seeing a lot of success in a lot of different activities, and being able to continue to upgrade the facilities that they're using will help continue building the success of the programs we have. We're looking for donations. Any donation helps. We're just looking for a total of about 1.5 million will get us to where we need to be to start moving forward with the project and start seeing the improvements to the outdoor facilities.
The concession stand and bathrooms that are over at the football field, that's been something that we've looked at for several years and just haven't been able to take that leap with other projects stepping in front of that one.
One of the benefits of doing this project through capital campaign and through donations is that we are allowed to use local contractors. Keeps the money local, keeps building the local community and the economics with staying local and keeping some of our Osage alumni that are still in the area coming back and giving back to the schools.
The wrestling space is something I want to get accomplished before I walk out of here, and it's a much needed space with the addition of girls wrestling and the growth. They're practicing very early in the morning with the boys practicing after school right now.
I think there is a great need for just a true wrestling room where the mats are down at all times and to give space so the girls and the boys have an opportunity to have their own spaces, their spots, so they can come in the mornings or the afternoons or the evenings or whatever it be and go forward.
It would also be sweet to have the ability to wrestle year-round. We would be able to have the mats down in the new room year-round for like freestyle and Greco and the off-season.
We have district track meet, we have conference track meet, we're going to have little kids track meets. We need those facilities to be the best in North Iowa, and our community and the kids deserve it.
The first thing spectators will see when they come in will be the new ticket booth, which will be right next to the concession stand and bathroom area, as well as the handicap accessibility, not only for our home fans, but also visiting schools, getting them to continue coming to Osage when their teams play here.
If we get the $1.5 million soon enough, we are looking to break ground with the local contractors, and hopefully by this fall, it's up and going for the first football game.
You know, both projects are important, I think, and that was the deal. We didn't want to fundraise necessarily and battle each other, so with both those projects, we're trying to intermingle them and support both projects. I think they're both very important and both very needed in our school district. The goal is to be 100% built with fundraised money, and there's a couple reasons for that. One of the big ones is without using taxpayer dollars, we don't have to go through a lot of processes through the building process. We can stick with a lot of our local contractors to get it done and keep the work here at home.
If you're willing to donate, that helps out, makes the process go a little bit smoother. We've already got a few donations from previous alumni with the Osage Ed Foundation and some of those, but being able to see any donations come in from the community will help this project move along, and we'll be able to see these benefits throughout the community.
Well, good evening, wrestling fans, and thanks for joining me here on GSPN. Nolan Peters with you inside Osage High School as the Osage boys get ready to open up their home portion of the 2024-25 wrestling season. Tonight is the top of Iowa Conference quad meet with Newman Catholic in the house, also Forest City and West Hancock. That is the order tonight for the Green Devils, Osage and Newman Catholic here in round number 1. And then over on mat number 2, it'll be Forest City and West Hancock. Round number 2 will feature the Green Devils and the Forest City Indians, with Newman and West Hancock going to battle. And then the third and final round tonight, Osage taking on West Hancock. And then over on mat number 2 would be Forest City and Newman. Earlier this week, Osage boys, they went over to New Hampton for a triangular over in Chickasaw County. The Green Devils came away with a couple of wins, getting a win over Union LaPorte City, 51-29, and then ended the night with a 54-16 win over New Hampton Turkey Valley. Green Devil boys this year 5-0 on the dual schedule. Last week they picked up 3 conference wins against North Butler, Clarksville, North Union, and Northwood Kensett. That was a week ago at Northwood Kensett High School. And then Osage, it's got a busy week for them. You got 5 duels, and then on Saturday, the varsity will travel down to Appleton Parkersburg to go wrestle in that tournament. I believe the JV will be going down to AP tomorrow. So very busy week for Osage boys wrestling. And then looking ahead next week, it is already the Battle of Waterloo, always that 3rd week of the season. So things are just getting busy here in the winter sports schedule. It's a kind of a mad dash to a Christmas break, and then you're off for a few days. And then after Christmas break, it's a sprint to the postseason. As next thing you know, I mean, it'll be February, and you'll have a district meet, and that district meet for Osage will be in this gym. In fact, for a couple of teams, it'll be in this gym. Osage in Class 1A this year, they'll be hosting District 6, along with Central Springs, Janesville, Northwood, Kensett, Riceville, Rockford, St. Ansgar, Chipola, West Fork, and West Hancock will be in this gym a few weeks from now. That district meet, it is on district tournaments are at 10 a.m. Saturday, February 15th. So that means your state tournament the following week after that, state this year down in Des Moines in the final year of Wells Fargo Arena, as the name changes to, I believe, the Casey's Center starting next year. But the state tournament this year will be February 19th through the 22nd, and I'm sure you're going to see a handful of wrestlers in this gym tonight who will be down there, and we'll see a handful of them as well in that district meet with Osage and West Hancock competing here at districts on Saturday, the February 15th, starting at 10 a.m. Only the top 2 place winners in that district meet qualified to the state tournament. So that's a long ways away. It'll be here, before we know it. It's crazy to think that, but yeah, the season definitely flies by. Looking at some ranked wrestlers on these squads tonight. Now, not all of them are competing, and maybe some of them aren't competing at the weight class that they're ranked at, but according to IA Wrestle, just looking at their preseason rankings, Osage comes in with 3 ranked wrestlers. They're ranked 14th in the dual team rankings from IA Wrestle. At 126, you got the sophomore Jasper Sonberg. He is ranked number 9, a returning state qualifier from a year ago. At 144, Blake Fox, a 2-time state champion, ranked number 1, going for title number 3. And then ranked at 215, Ledger Niels. He's ranked 10th. Ledger wrestled at heavyweight last week in those duels at Northwood Kensett, and then at the Cliff King Independence Invitational on Saturday. He wrestled 285, but Ledger not going to be in the lineup tonight. For West Hancock, they have 2 ranked wrestlers from IA Wrestle at 144. Teague Smith, he is ranked number 2. He's a 2-time runner-up. I believe Teague is going to be at 150 tonight. That's where he weighed in at. And then at 175, the senior Creighton Kelly for West Hancock, ranked number 1 at that weight class. But I believe, could be wrong, I don't think Kelly is in the lineup tonight. So that's just kind of a look at some ranked wrestlers, guys who have qualified to state, who aren't ranked on teams, but Tyson Stengel a couple years ago was a state qualifier at 106. Tyson's wrestling up at 150 this year, and he's off to a solid start in his junior year. For Forest City, their 138-pounder, Gavin Grundhove, as a sophomore, he qualified to state at 132 back in 2023, but So he's going to be a solid wrestler. And then West Hancock has a returning state qualifier from last year, Ethan Gakin. He's a junior at 138 pounds, not ranked in Class 1A, but a state qualifier at 132 just 1 year ago. So getting pretty close to action here as Rob Stengel down on the PA. He'll go through our introduction. So with that, we will turn it over. We're going to listen in to Rob, and then when we get ready to go for wrestling, it'll be round number 1 with Osage and Newman Catholic coming up here on mat number 1 as you're tuned in to Green Devil Wrestling on GSPN.
Physical therapy and sports medicine for being the official provider of physical therapy and athletic training services for Osage schools. With locations in Charles City, Mason City, Osage, Sheffield, Northwood, and Huxley, Synergy Physical Therapy is here to assist folks of all ages with their rehabilitation needs. Call any of our offices to schedule an appointment or visit us online at synergyptsm.com. This is a reminder that sportsmanship is an important part of interscholastic sports at Osage High School. Whether you are in the stands, on the field, or on the court, sportsmanship should be displayed. Osage High School, in conjunction with the Iowa High School Athletic Association and Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union, encourages you to be a good sport. Both Osage High School, Newman High School, West Hancock High School, and Forest City High School thank you for making this a positive environment for all spectators, players, wrestlers, and officials at tonight's contest. Any fan or patron that participates in behaviors that are not consistent with these expectations will be asked to leave the premises. We'd also like to give a big thanks to CUSB for free popcorn night and supporting Osage Athletics with $50 for each varsity pin tonight by the Green Devils. We will keep a running total and announce throughout the night. On behalf of all our schools competing tonight, we would like to extend a thank you to our officials for tonight's duels, Alex Pearson and Jeff Pavlovich. Tonight we will operate on 2 mats for 3 rounds. Round 1 will feature Osage and Newman on mat 1, West Hancock versus Forest City on mat 2. Round number 2 will see Osage and Forest City on mat 1, West Hancock and Newman on mat number 2, and for round number 3, Osage and West Hancock on mat 1, Newman and Forest City on mat number 2. And now, let's meet our wrestlers, the starting lineups at each weight. At 106 pounds, Newman, Simon Wolder. For Forest City, Tegan Umbaugh. West Hancock is open, Osage is open. At 113 pounds, Newman is open. For Forest City, Miles Henn. West Hancock is open, Osage is open. At 120 pounds, Newman is open. For Forest City, Andrew Hoffman. West Hancock is open. And for Osage, Preston Fire. At 126 pounds, for Newman, Daniel Spooner. For Forest City, Deegan Moore. For West Hancock, Briggs Muth. And for Osage, returning state qualifier, currently ranked number 9, Jasper Sundberg. At 132 pounds, for Newman, Mile Kwong. For Forest City, Tyler Fox. For West Hancock, Carlos Paez. And for Osage, Easton Sunberg. At 138 pounds for Newman, Sam Burgos. For Forest City, Gavin Grunham. For West Hancock, Hayden Kelly. And for Osage, Dalton Burkhart. At 144 pounds for the Knights, Alex Fox. For the Indians, Aiden Frost. For the Eagles, Ashton Foles. And for the Green Devils, returning state champion, currently ranked #1, Blake Fox. At 150 pounds, the Knights are open. For the Indians, Dominic Allart. For the Eagles, returning state runner-up, currently ranked #2, T. Smith. And for the Green Devils, Tyson Stengel. At 157 pounds for Newman, Brian Wolf. For Forest City, Aiden Cox. West Hancock is open. And for the Osage Green Devils, Brock Tree. At 165 pounds for the Knights, Uriah Paulson. For the Indians, Kobe Humbaugh. The Eagles are open. And for the Green Devils, Ty Hoyt. At 175 pounds for Newman, Hudson Hensley. For Forest City, Kale Lorenzen. West Hancock is open. And for Osage, Gavin Moore. At 190 pounds, Newman is open. For Forest City, Isaiah Duncan. For West Hancock, Michael Bretland. And for Osage, Bo Ray. At 215 pounds, Newman is open. For Forest City, Bryant Bridges. For West Hancock, Reese Ludke. And for Osage, Ryan Bear. And at 285 for the Knights, Jackson Sable. For the Indians, Peyton Klein. For the Eagles, Wyatt Finch. And the Green Devils are open. The Newman Knights are coached by Leland Foster, assisted by Jordan Bartek, Matt McBride, and Tom Wolder. The Forest City Indians are coached by Steve Stout, assisted by Ryan Falk, Andy Easthold, and Keith Walker. The West Hancock Eagles are coached by Mark Sanger, assisted by Bill Dahlman, Doug Dugan, and Ethan Croneman. The Osage Green Devils are coached by Brent Jennings, assisted by Larry Grind, Fetcher Goodale, Josh Dodd, Greg Adams, Ryan Kittleson, Casey Paulsick, and Joel Devine. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll ask that you please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem by the very talented members of our Osage band.
Newman Peters back at you here inside Osage High School as we get ready for duel number 1 tonight, Osage and Newman Catholic. Round number 1, and then the Green Devils in Forest City round number 2, and they'll round out the night. Round number 3 against the West Hancock Eagles. Green Devils led by Brent Jennings in his 29th year as head coach. He currently has 560 duel victories, 212 losses, 3 ties in his 29 years. Coach Jennings has the fourth most dual victories in the state of Iowa, in the history of Iowa high school boys wrestling. I think you look at active coaches, he is second on the list. So yeah, a storied career for Coach Jennings here with the Green Devils. Numerous state championships, numerous individual titles. So it's always great to have Coach Jennings on your squad, no doubt. They're always a tough team, ready to go. It's kind of not really taking the night off. He's not feeling the best, it sounds like. He's in the house tonight, but he is just kind of sitting back and resting up a little bit, saving his energy for this Saturday when Osage goes down to Appleton Parkersburg to wrestle in the Keith Fry Invitational. A lot of good teams going down to that tournament down in Independence, or Appleton Parkersburg. You got Ballard, I think Benton Community, Charles City's there, Clarion Goldfield Dows, Crestwood, Dyke New Hartford, number 1 Don Bosco, Gardner Hayfield Ventura will be there. Yeah, a lot of good wrestling teams. But here we're getting started here on the varsity side. Osage is going to be open at 106. That's where we're starting, at 106 pounds. So Newman Catholic has already won that one as Simon Wallner making weight and getting the hand raised. So Newman out to a 6-0 lead.
We have a double forfeit at 113 on match number 1.
But then a double forfeit coming up at 113, so no match there. And that'll take us to 120. The official, I just heard him, he just said a double forfeit at 120. It's a double forfeit at 113. We will have a match, though, at 120. Well, we won't have a match, I should say, but Osage does have Preston Byer at 120 pounds. So Preston gets his hand raised. Osage gets the victory there. Takes us to 126, and that should be our first match here on mat number 1. So coming up here, we got Sonberg up here for Osage. Jasper Sonberg taking on Daniel Spooner for Newman Catholic. Sonberg again ranked number 9. And he's got a quick cradle right to the back, taking Spooner, getting full exposure, and he's going to get the pin too.
And we have our first pin of the night on mat number 1, Jasper Sonberg getting $50. Thanks to USB.
Well, getting harassed up here. Not really harassed, but Ted Fox making his way up here to the box, kind of give me a nice little Christmas gift. I appreciate that. The Fox family has been a pretty good family to get to know over the last few years, hanging out with them down at the state wrestling meet. So sorry about the little pause there, but back to wrestling here. 132 pounds. Got Easton Sonberg out here for Osage. He'll be taking on Quam here for Newman Catholic. Male Quam here at 132 pounds.
Now wrestling on mat number 132 pounds for Newman, Mike Quam. And for Osage, Easton Sonberg.
So Easton Sonberg wrestling here for the Green Devils, a junior. He's working this front headlock series, but Quam able to get out of it. Back up to her feet. So we start this duel at 106. We'll end at 285. Osage is going to be open at 285 with no Ledger Niels tonight. Here's a nice takedown, though, from Easton, and right away using that long frame, going cross-face cradle. He's got it locked up, and a lot of time here to work with. He can be very patient with this as he rolls Quam to his back, gets that knee to the side, and just like Jasper, Easton has got a pin for the Green Devils. So tonight, there are $50 donations for every varsity pin for the Green Devils tonight. I want to make sure I get my information right. I want to make sure I give credit to the right business sponsor. I think I know who it is, but drawing a blank here. Going to 138 for Osage. This is Dalton Burkhart taking on Sam Burgos for Newman Catholic. Burkhart, a sophomore for Osage, varsity wrestler here at 138 pounds. And Burkhart with the takedown right away to go up 3-0. It is CUSB Bank. They are providing free popcorn for anybody in the house tonight as Berkey is getting near fall. He's trying to get a pin. He's got that butcher tight, and there it is. Dalton Burkhart win by fall for the Green Devils. So, and then for every varsity pin tonight, CUSB Bank is also donating $50 to Osage High School. So that's 3 of them right now. Try to keep a tally on that. I know Rob Stengel will do a good job, the PA announcer, the voice of the Green Devils. He'll let us know. Next matchup here will bring us to 144 pounds. Blake Fox, number 1 ranked wrestler. He'll be taking on Alex Bosch for Newman Catholic. Bosch, a senior here at 144. Blake, a junior, the 2-time state champ, winning at 120 and 138 in his first 2 years. Goes down to a single leg. Bosch fighting it off. Trying to go shin whizzer here, but Blake's got that leg elevated. He'll dump that leg and score 3. Right away. Kind of going crossbody right. He's looking for Spladle. Yeah, Christian Fox special. And as long as he got 1 point of contact, and Blake does, he's can't get any. Now he's getting some near fall. And he's got Bosch stretched out here in that Spladle. A lot of time here, over a minute to go in the period. Blake looking for another pin. No, Bosch has got to fight it off for a second. He's still fighting this thing off. Blake now looking for a near side cradle. He's still got full exposure, so he can't score any more back points, but not really worried about scoring points. He's looking for pins, and I know why. He's trying to catch older brother Nicholas at that all-time pins list. But Bosch, heck of a fight here on bottom, doing everything he can to stay off his back to avoid the fall. 15 seconds to go here. Bosch been fighting off his back for over a minute. Blake doing all he can to get it done here in the first, and it's very close right there. About 5 seconds to go. Bosch still fighting, and that'll be the end of the period, though. 4 near falls, so 7-0 after the first 2 minutes. A lot of credit there to Alex Bosch, fighting off his back. So we'll go back to our feet to begin the second. Blake picked up a couple of wins Tuesday. Goes outside single leg into a cradle. And he'll take Bosch back over. Trying to get this fall, but Bosch, he's a fighter. Blake will elevate that head on the reverse half. Trying to get chest to chest, and there's a win by fall for Mr. Fox. So 4 pins tonight for the Green Devils. Makes the score 30-6. We are halfway through this duel now. Started at 106 again. We're ending at 285. Stengel will receive a forfeit at 150. Bring us to 157. We do have a matchup here at 57 as Brock Trees to the mat. His opponent for Newman Catholic, I believe, is Ryan Wolf. Yes, it is. So Wolf and Trees to the mat. So Trees scores 3 here in the first 20 seconds. They go out of bounds here with 133. Brock, I know I talked about it a few times on Tuesday over at New Hampton, but Brock had a very good football season this fall. First team all-district football player, helped lead Osage to the state playoffs and a playoff victory. But Brock, if my memory is right, I'm pretty sure he led the team in tackles this year. He was just a machine defensively. You could put him almost anywhere, linebacker, defensive back, and Brock was Mr. Reliable on that defensive side of the ball, and good running back as well. Him and Gavin Moeller trading off at running back offensively. But looking to have that football success pay off here on the wrestling mat as well. And so far, Brock has had a pretty good start to his junior season. Comes from a family of wrestling down in that green area, just south of Osage. Now Brock, he's got that reverse half in. There's a win by fall for Brock Trees. Puts Osage up 42-6. I believe that's 5 pins now for the Green Devils. Bring us to 165. So here at 165, you got Ty Voigt. He'll take on Uriah Paulson. Paulson, a senior for the Knights. Ty Voigt, a junior. Osage, for the most part, a fairly young team, you could say. Only, I think, 3 seniors on the roster this year, so a lot of guys coming back as he had 30 wrestlers out for wrestling this year. Voigt does get the takedown. It's up 3-0. Be patient on top here, trying to take out that right arm, but Paulson wouldn't give it up. Now Paulson up to his feet, and we go out of bounds with 1:11 to go in the first. 3-0 lead for Ty Voigt. Voigt got a 1 count. Not able to put swipes back to back, but looks like he kind of has a double wing. Almost. Actually, no, he's got that kind of a crossed wrist wing. He does get full exposure, so he's holding on to 4 back points right now. Essentially up 7-0, 15 seconds to go in this first period. Voigt will turn him again, but gets that crossbody right in. Paulson pulls that arm down, but Voigt staying tight to the body, and it's 7-0 after 1 for Ty Voigt. Decision to Paulson. He will defer to the third, and Voigt will work on the bottom spot here, up 7-0. Off the whistle, right to a switch. Good first move, and Voigt does get that 2-point reversal. Paulson holding on to that near ankle. Voigt can grab the ankle, cross face, and cover. Working on digging out the left arm, he does. Brings it across the back. Trying to set up that farmer almost. Paulson in on the leg. And Voigt's in some danger here. Got the nice whizzer though, but he's got to lose it and give up 2-point reversal, so back to a 7-point match, 9-2 with 1:10 to go in the second. Up to his feet. Good job of controlling hands and gets that 1-point escape. So 10-2, 1 minute to go in the second. And Voigt will just drive through right there and score 3 again. An opportunity for some backs. Again, all you need is that 1 point of contact this year. So you see most of their body off of the mat, but as long as one wrestler has a point of contact in that circle, you keep wrestling. Unless, you know, if you go off of the mat completely, if somebody were to touch the court, automatically out of bounds. And they're going to wave him out here. Probably just due to running out of room on that mat. Voigt does score some near fall. He got 2 near fall before that stoppage. So 15-2 with 25 seconds to go in the second. Paulson tries to switch off of the whistle, but Voigt able to cover. That'll bring us to the end of the second. It'll be a 15-2 lead for Voigt. Paulson will have the choice. He's going to go neutral. Paulson coming after Voigt, takes that shot, though Voigt, good sprawl back, and he'll circle and score, and that'll be a tech fall. A 18-2 win for Voigt. Give the Green Devils 5 more team points to go up 47-6. Bring us to 175. Gavin Moeller to the mat for the Green Devils. Currently unranked at the moment, but that will change on the next set of rankings from IA Wrestle. He's going to take on Hudson Hensley. Hensley, a sophomore, just like Moeller. But Gavin, yeah, he had himself a great independence tournament Saturday, coming home in 3rd after missing all of last season, recovering from a knee injury. Gavin does score 3 and he'll put Hensley back to his feet. Gavin very comfortable in this neutral position. He gets himself another takedown. It would have been fun to see what Gavin could have done last year as a freshman, as he's got that tilt, scoring some near fall on the edge of the mat, and they do go out of bounds. He'll get 3 near fall, go up 9-1. Minute 17 remaining in the first. Early last football season in his freshman year, Gavin suffered a knee injury, recovered from that, missed all of wrestling, and then over the summer, doing some freestyle and Greco, got up to the Fargo Nationals. Won a lot of matches up there, and then he was also first team all-district in football. It's a good running back, and then a linebacker for Osage. He's got himself another takedown to go up 12-2. Trying to get a half in here on Hensley. He's got him turned, getting some back points. Got up to a 2 count, so 2 in his pocket right now. He'll get those to go up 14-2. 30 seconds remaining. See if Gavin can finish him off here. Goes crossface series, looking for a butcher. He'll spin Hensley over, and there's a 3 count and a 4. So it's either going to be a fall or a tech fall, and it's going to be another tech fall for Osage. So 5 team points to the Green Devils again. Put them up 52-6. Bring us to 190 for Bo Rage. According to the program, Newman's going to be open at 190. So Rage will get his hand raised. So 58-6, 2 matches remaining. 215 will be open there as well. So Ryan Baer gets his hand raised. 64-6, and Osage is going to be open here at 285. So the final score of the duel is going to be 64-12. Osage moves on to 6-0 on the duel schedule this year. See if there are, I think they might jump into some exhibition matches here on at number 1. 5 pins announced, so a total of $250 so far being donated by CUSB Bank, $50 for each pin on the varsity side. And it's also a free popcorn night for all the viewers here. A great turnout as always. Osage sure does love the wrestling. They know how to fill up that far side of the gym. Yeah, running through the results one last time for you. We started at 106. Osage was open, so Simon Wallner got the points there for Newman Catholic. We had a double forfeit at 113. And then at 120, Osage received a forfeit as Preston Byer got credit for the win. Brought us to 126. That was our first match. Osage Jasper Sonberg with the win by fall over Daniel Spooner in 18 seconds. At 132, his older brother Easton Sonberg got a win by fall in 44 seconds over Neil Quam. At 138, Dalton Burkhart for the Green Devils, a win by fall in 37 seconds over Sam Burgos. At 144, Blake Fox with the win by fall in 2 minutes and 29 seconds over Alex Bosch. 150, Newman was open, so Tyson Stengel got the win. 157, Brock Cheese for Osage with a win by fall in a minute 44 over Ryan Wolf. Green Devils got a tech fall at 165. Ty Voigt with a 18-2 tech fall over Uriah. You're right. Only try this again. Uriah Paulson, 18-2 tech fall win. Osage got another tech fall at 275. As Gavin Moeller also winning 18-2 over Hudson Hensley. And then Osage picked up a couple of forfeits at 190 and 215 with Bo Rage and Ryan Bear. And then Newman Catholic, a win by forfeit at 285 as Jackson Sable getting the credit for the win. So final score, 64-12. Round number 2 will come up next with Osage in Forest City. Forest City and West Hancock right now, they are at 190 pounds, so about 3 matches behind Osage. So we'll bring you that match up next. Until then, we're going to thank some of our Booster Club sponsors. You see our Emerald sponsors rotating up in that top left corner. We could not do all of our stuff here on GSPN without the help of the Osage Booster Club. And feel free to donate throughout the season if you want to. You see that QR code up in the top right corner. That's a QR code to the Osage Booster Club. We're not asking for major donations or anything, but if you ever just feel like contributing, chip in $5 here or there or whatnot, we would appreciate it. All the money goes right back to Osage Community Schools. It goes right back to the students. It goes into work to put together these free broadcasts on GSPN. So, yeah, if you want to feel kind and generous, we would appreciate that. If not, no big deal. Keep tuning in here to GSPN, and we'll continue to bring you a great Green Devil sports coverage, whether it's fall, winter, or there's even some talks that we might even get into some baseball, softball. We'll just have to see. But we will step aside for a quick break. We'll get you ready for our next matches whenever those are ready. We'll have you more Green Devil wrestling coming up right here on GSPN.
Support GSPN, our student-led sports streaming network, and help us bring every game to you live. Scan the QR code now or send your payment to 820 Sawyer Drive to donate and keep the action going for our athletes, families, and fans. Every contribution counts. Thank you, Green Devils.
we go. Perfect timing. JV matches coming up here on mat number 1. Find out who these wrestlers are. We'll check some track wrestling for you. Over on that duel on mat number 2. Currently, I believe it is. I believe that's West Hancock leading 64-0 over Forest City. Got a JV match here on mat number 1. This is Osage and Forest City. And this is Duncan Mullen for Osage taking on Wyatt Wright for Forest City. Wright's got a takedown on Mullen. Mullen for the Green Devils. We've got to get a stoppage here. 1 point technical violation for the full Nelson. Duncan Mullen, a freshman, wrestling at 120 pounds this year. His opponent for Forest City, again, Wyatt Wright, is a sophomore. And Wright has got Mullen pulled over. It's a 4 count. And a win by fall for Wyatt Wright. An exhibition match here on mat number 1. Bring us another exhibition match. Actually, that might have been Caden Roberts for Forest City. There's actually 2 matches there. Duncan Mullen and Caden Roberts just wrestled there in that JV match. This next match here for Osage got Jacob Vance, first year with the Green Devils, taking on Noah Brones. Vance was at Charles City last year. He's a junior for Osage. Also had a fine football season. A linebacker for the Green Devils. Vance here at 150 pounds. Providing some nice depth here. Osage has got a solid lineup. Stengel got the varsity spot, but Vance, pretty good backup to have. So this is our first match with Vance here on GSPN in a Green Devil singlet. They go out of bounds, still no score, almost a minute gone. I take that back. Forest City is actually leading West Hancock 67-0. So West Hancock, they don't have a full lineup tonight. Some guys are banged up. They're still, healing up from football. It wasn't too long ago where the Eagles were playing in that state championship game. State runner-up this year in Class A. Powerhouse program over there in Britt. Mark Sanger, the head coach in football, as he is in wrestling. The son of legendary head coach, the late great Bob Sanger. who helped build that West Hancock dynasty. And then Mark has taken over. He's been the wrestling coach for quite a few seasons as well in West Hancock. Always a tough program in Class A. Not up to full strength at the moment this year, but we know come postseason time, West Hancock will be ready, and they're going to be in this district meet hosted by Osage High School coming up on February 15th. So after one in this exhibition match, Jacob Vance and Noah Brones, no score. Vance will go bottom for the Green Devils. And over on mat number 2, there is one match to go over there. And now that duel's over. There's a forfeit. So the final score over on mat number 2, Forest City winning over West Hancock 73-6.
It is my honor to recognize 2 exceptional individuals with the Osage Distinguished Volunteer Award. Larry and Linda Johnson. This award celebrates the dedication and hard work of our volunteers whose contributions are essential to the success of our programs. Larry and Linda have been integral to Osage Trap since the early 2000s, coaching and mentoring students of all skill levels. Their nominators praise them for their unwavering commitment to every team member, ensuring that all students feel valued and supported. And beyond coaching teams to state championships, Larry and Linda have fostered a strong sense of community and belonging amongst their students.
Vance has got himself a reversal 2 and a headlock in, looking to get a fall. He's got it. Jacob Vance with the win for Osage in an exhibition match here with Forest City. Maybe, not sure, Thatcher Goodale going to the table. See if we get any more matches coming up with Osage and Forest City. Might get her scoreboard fixed here as we get ready for this next round. Little dead time here. We'll thank some of our Booster Club sponsors real quick. Don't go anywhere. You won't miss any wrestling coming up here as you're tuned into Green Devil Wrestling on GSPN.
During difficult times, Champion Funeral Home is here to offer guidance and comfort. Let us help you create a meaningful tribute to celebrate your loved one. Contact us at 641-732-3706 or stop in to sit down with our caring staff.
Farmers Mutual Insurance, your local Osage, Iowa insurance carrier, aims to attract individuals who want reliable and top-notch insurance solutions for them and their families. Our policies help protect what matters most. Contact your local Farmers Mutual Insurance agent today. We are a proud supporter of the Osage Green Devils Sports Network.
Unlock your farm's full potential with DeKalb and Asgrow from Jensen Seeds, a proud supporter of Osage High School. Our seed delivers higher yields through innovative crop protection and plant breeding. Choose Jensen Seeds and watch your farm thrive. Call Brad at 641-425-0494.
Looking to tackle your next big project? At Mark's Tractors and Implements, we have the best selection of top quality equipment and expert service to get the job done right. From tractors and implements, we've got you covered. Visit us at 3787 Red Ball Road, Osage, Iowa. Mark's Tractors and Implements. Go Big Green.
At Mitchell County Regional Health Center, your well-being is our top priority. We're here for you and your family. Trust us with your health because you deserve the best. Mitchell County Regional Health Center, your trusted healthcare partner for life. Learn more at mcrhc.com. We're a proud sponsor of the Green Devil Sports Network.
Osage Co-op Elevator is more than just grain storage. From agronomy to animal feed, propane to expert grain marketing, we've got your farm covered. Visit online at osagecoop.com for all your agricultural needs. Proud supporter of your Green Devils.
When it comes to electricity, tree, and snow removal, trust Sharper Services. Our experts, Terry and Corey, light up your homes and clear your space. They are fast, reliable, and always professional, brightening your day and clearing your way. Call 641-732-3630. We are proud to support the Osage Green Devils. Protect what matters most with State Farm. Our unique plans offer peace of mind and a reliable coverage for you and your loved ones. Stop in and visit Craig Eisman at 1429 Main Street in Osage to get a quote today and experience the difference of personalized Green Devil service.
Ready to take your career to the next level? Join the team with the action never stops. As a proud sponsor for Osage Athletics, ADZ Drawing is currently hiring. Contact HR at 641-732-8505. ADZ Drawing is an equal opportunity employer. Go Green Devils.
Nolan Peters back with you here inside Osage High School as we get set for round number 2. It will be Osage and Forest City. In round number 1, Osage got the win over Newman Catholic 64-12. Forest City beat West Hancock 73-6. So the matchup of the 1-0 squads tonight. We'll start at 113 pounds. In round 2, Osage and Forest City. Forest City led by head coach Steve Stout. Their assistants are Ryan Fott, Andy Esvold, and Keith Walker. Talked about Osage led by head coach Brent Jennings in year number 29. His assistants this year, Larry Grind, Thatcher Goodale, Josh Dodd, Greg Adams, Ryan Kittleson, Casey Pulsick, and Joel Devine. So at 113 where we start, Forest City will get on the board as Osage is open at 113 tonight. So for the Indians, that is Miles Henn with a win by forfeit.
And on net number 2 at 120 pounds, there's a double forfeit.
We go to 120. For Osage, it will be Preston Byer. And his opponent for Forest City will be Andrew Hoffman. So Preston Byer, a senior, taking on the sophomore Andrew Hoffman, and we are underway. This is 120 pounds, match 2 of 14. Round number 2 with Osage and Forest City. And Byer with a little snap down, go behind. Right away into a crossface. Looking for that cradle, trying to run the head to the knee. And he's got it locked up on Hoffman. Preston takes Hoffman over. Hoffman will break that cradle hold, but Byer will score 4 near fall to go up 7-0. Right away back into a crossface, trying to run that head to the knee. He'll switch off, go Butcher up front. Work his way back behind. Dumps Hoffman down to his belly for a second, and then going right back to that crossface cradle. But can't quite lock it up. Hoffman gets up to his feet. Nice mat return from Byer as he controlled the hands and back ankle trip. Loves that crossface series. Right back into it. We got 30 seconds to go in the first. Now trying to get the head to the side. Just reaching down, holding the leg. Byer's got to be in some, got to be careful here as Hoffman might have a chance to lock up a cradle himself. He's going to get behind, and still nothing yet as Byer's still controlling the leg. There's a reversal 2 at the last second. So Hoffman does get the reversal 2 at the final second of the first. So 7-2 after 1. We'll go back to our feet to begin the second. Now Byer in some trouble here. Still no points right now. That's college wrestling. Byer probably could have given up the takedown with that neutral danger, but Hoffman's still going to score 3, so 5 unanswered right now from the sophomore, Andrew Hoffman. Makes this a 2-point match as we're almost halfway through with a minute to go in the second. Down to 45 seconds. Hoffman working on top here. He's looking for a cradle. He's got it locked up. And he'll pull Byer over. So he's got himself 4 back points at the very least. That'll put him out in front. If he gets those, he's going to bring Byer back over. He can't score any more near fall, but trying to get the pin. Trying to stretch out. Byer fighting off. Under 10 seconds to go here. Very short time. He'll get back to his chest. And Hoffman's going to score 4 near fall. He's going to go up 9-7. So 9 unanswered points going to the third. And Hoffman has a choice. He's going to go neutral. So down by 2, Preston Byer here at 120 pounds, our second match of 14. Osage was open at 113. He'll also be open at 285 and 106. And Hoffman, a little go behind. Nope, nothing yet. Byer holding on to a leg at the moment. Now he'll hook the ankle. And he's getting some potential near fall. Nothing right now. But it's a 12-7 lead for Forest City's Andrew Hoffman. Now Hoffman's got that wing and trying to grab that far wrist. Now he's able to reach in and lock up a cradle and turn Byer back over. And with those 4 near fall right now, you're looking at a major decision at the moment. If that score holds, you'll get 4 near fall to go up 16-7. So an additional team point right now. The way it stands. Hoffman trying to score more points. And we're going to get a stoppage, potentially dangerous. Stop the action here with 25 seconds to go in the match. So Byer jumped out to a 7-0 lead, but 16 unanswered from the Forest City sophomore. He fought off that cradle, and boy, did that effort pay off. He's 20 seconds away from a victory. He's going to go for that cradle again. Byer controls the hands, looking to score and escape. Does get up to his feet. There's a 1-point escape. Still major decision at the moment. And the final score will be 16-8. It will be a major for Forest City. I'll put them up. Whoops. Yeah, the score's wrong. I do apologize. Forest City is up 10-0 right now. They received a forfeit victory at 113 and then a major at 120. So Forest City leads 10-0. Not Osage still not on the board yet. As we go to 126, Jasper Sonberg for Osage. And he's going to be taking on Deegan Moore. Deegan Moore Jr. As we're underway at 126. Forest City out to a 10-0 lead. Sonberg reaching in on a leg, has that single leg. He'll elevate. Hard whizzer by Moore. This will be a good match. Still nothing yet, and now Sonberg will score the 3. Moore quickly sits out. Sonberg able to stay tight, and now gets a little loose as he dumped Moore over, but keeps control of that left arm. Minute gone. 3-0 lead for Jasper Sonberg right now. Our third match of this round 2 duel. Osage will end the night taking on West Hancock. There's a little ball and chain tilt for Sonberg. You got a 1 count. Should be getting some more swipes. There's 2 different 1 counts. Actually 3 different 1 counts, no points, and they go out of bounds here at 29 seconds, so very close. 4 back points there for Sonberg, but still keeps it a takedown match. Moore gets to his feet, and this time he does score the escape. So 3-1 as we approach 10 seconds to go in the first. Good matchup here with Moore and Sonberg. Shot attempt and counter. No points though. Sonberg will defer to the third. Moore will go bottom again. So a 3-1 match. Starting the second in favor of Osage's Jasper Sonberg. Sophomore ranked number 9 in Class 1A at 126, a returning state qualifier in Class 2A a year ago at 120. Moore gets to his feet. Sonberg to that high single leg, working for the mat return. He does get it. He'll climb up, go hard cross face, trying to post that elbow. Now trying to lock up a cradle, and Sonberg, he's got the hands locked. Can he stay in bounds here? Maybe try to pull him in, or if you turn him, you got to keep that foot in, and he does. So Sonberg gets his near fall. Keeping the legs in. Trying to just stretch out. Can't really get the... Yep, he's trying to stretch out, and there's a win by fall. Jasper Sonberg, good wrestling on top. Right on the edge of the mat, some good mat awareness, and a win by fall. So that's the 6th pin tonight for the Green Devils. Another $50 in the bank from CUSB Bank. makes the score 10-6, going to 132, and Easton Sonberg coming to the mat. His opponent will be Tyler Fox for the Indians. Tyler Fox, a sophomore. Sonberg, a junior. And there's a three-point takedown for Fox. And a reversal 2 for Easton. And now Easton goes cradle. He'll turn Fox to his back. He's got full exposure here. Fox staying alive, but not anymore. A win by fall for Easton Sonberg. So the Sonberg brothers put Osage out in front with back-to-back pins that go up 12-10 after 2 matches, or 4 matches, I should say, 10 to go. And that brings us to 138 for the Green Devils. 138 pounds. You got Gavin Grunhove taking on Dalton Burkhart. Grunhove of Forest City, he was a state qualifier as a sophomore. He qualified at 132 back in the 2022-23 season. Senior year at 138, currently unranked right now, that could change. But, taking on Osage sophomore Dalton Burkhart. And Grunhove with a little short fireman scores 3. One-point escape for Berkey. 3-1. Just found out Tyler Fox that wrestled for Forest City. He's a third cousin of the Fox family here in Osage with Blake Fox. You'll see Blake Fox coming up next at 144 for the Green Devils. Burkhart trying to score 3. A big scramble here on the edge of the mat. Who can get the hips up? Still good action, no points. Burkhart got to lose a hold of that leg. Nice whizzer from Grunhove to fend off the attempt, and now Grunhove gets behind Burkhart and lifts him up and takes him down. So his second takedown to go up 6-1 with 15 seconds to go in the first. And now Grunhove will go with that cross wrist tilt. He'll get some back points. He'll get 3 back points. New scoring rules this year for near fall. You get 2 points for a 2 count, 3 for a 3, and 4 for a 4. Just like college wrestling. We do have blood time here for Burkhart. They only use 10 seconds to stop the bleeding. Gavin Grunhove, a 9-1 lead for Forest City after the end of the first. Osage and Forest City in a tight duel right now. Green Devils were open at 113, and then Forest City with a major decision at 120. Green Devils got back-to-back pins at 26 and 32 as they hold on to this 2-point advantage. But we'll start neutral in the second. Burkhart close to a takedown in that first period. He takes a kind of a half shot there, and Grunhove makes him pay. He counters and scores 3 himself. So it'll make it 12-1. Now 12-2 as he lets Burkhart up to his feet. And now Burkhart trying to fend off an outside single attempt from Grunhove as Gavin, he'll elevate. And they'll switch off to a double leg and no points. They go out of bounds. That was close to another takedown, but quick reaction there from Burkhart to avoid the takedown. Stay on her feet here. 1 minute to go in the second. With 35 seconds remaining in the second. Ear to ear and a duck under for Grunhove. You'll get another takedown. Make it 15-2. And Grunhove trying to lock up a side-by-side, but he gets loose with it. He'll give up a reversal too. So Burkhart down by 11. 15-4 going to the third. Dalton will have the choice. He's going to go bottom. Grunhove will go looking for a cross wrist tilt. He's got that far arm and a wing now too, and he's got a 4 count. So that's going to be it for the match. It'll be a tech fall. It'll be 19-4, the final at 1:38. And Forest City back out in front, 15-12. Bring us to 1:44. Blake Fox reporting for Osage. And I believe Aiden Frost coming out here for Forest City at 1:44. Or Aiden Frost, excuse me. So it is Frost and Fox at 1:44. Underway. And Blake with a 6-second takedown. Blake won by fall in this first match, had to work for it. Got the pin in the second. As his opponent fought off his back for about 1:15 seconds in that first period. Now Blake will score another 3 to go up 6-1. Take that arm across the back, but he loses it. Hard cross face here for Blake. And now looking for the assassin. Still working for it. And he's got it. Getting some back points with it. Still got it locked up, and there's a win by fall. The assassin, Blake Fox, puts Osage back in front. So 18-12, or 18-15. Scoreboard was right. I wrote down 12 on my notes. 18-15 after 6 matches, so 8 remaining, and bring us to 150. So Tyson Stengel coming to the mat for Osage. His opponent for the Indians is Dominic Omart. And a quick takedown for Stengel. He's going to let Omart back to his feet. Both these wrestlers are juniors. And now Omart working a front headlock series. He's got that head caught. He'll dump Stengel down to a knee for a second. Tyson, long frame, trying to reach for the legs, and he'll get out of that front headlock. 3-1 score. Minute 20 to go. Tyson, long shot. Still reaching for that left leg, and we'll break back apart. Tyson now, he's got the front headlock, snaps down Omart.
And on mat number 2, at 150 pounds, Keith Smith of West Hancock receives the forfeit.
And there's another 3 for Tyson. So 6-1. Stengel's got that half in and a far wrist. Kind of a wing and half that Tyson has, and he'll turn Omart over. And a win by fall for Tyson Stengel. 24-15 in favor of the Green Devils. So halfway through the duel, Osage up by 9 as we go to 157. Brock Trees for Osage. And Forest City, yep, they got a wrestler reporting. I believe this will be Aiden Cox. Actually, no, this is Lane Legue. I did not look out there. Legue taking on Aiden Cox. And Legue with a quick takedown, and Lane locks up a cradle. Turns him right away, looking for a quick fall, and he's got it. Lane Legue gets it done. Another pin for the Green Devils, and they go up 30-15. So 3 straight pins for the Green Devils. Go to 165. Osage is going to bump up Brock Trees is what they're doing. And Trees is going to take on Kobe Umba. So both these wrestlers are juniors. Umba, though, a normal 165-pounder. Trees up from 157, and Brock will get the takedown. And a 1-point escape from Umba. Brock, go behind for 3. One-point escape for Umba. Minute gone in the first. 6-2 lead. Umba working a front headlock on her feet. Good scramble here, and 3 for Trees. At 1 point of contact, all you need. It's a 9-2 lead. With 15 seconds remaining in this first. And after one, it's a 7-point lead for Brock Trees. Ball goes bottom, gets a quick escape. 9-3. Shot attempt, Umball. Trees trying to counter. Work that Russian tie, reaches for a leg, comes up empty. Now Umball almost locked up a cradle. He does get a takedown, so 9-6. And Umball has got that weight advantage. He's a 165-pounder. Trees coming up from 157. And he's got a butcher trying to bring Trees over. And almost getting him to go beyond 45 degrees for some back points. Brock, though, bellies back out, but he doesn't have that left arm cleared. Now he does get it cleared. 50 seconds to go in the second. Going crossface, Umball. Trees gets to his feet. Umball, though, gets the return. Breaks down Brock and goes with the wing. Trying to run that wing over. He'll grab that far wrist, too. Kobe. Short time, though. 15 seconds remaining in the second. And now Umball is getting some near fall. He's got a 2 count. Now he's getting some more back points. 5 seconds to go. Brock trying to survive to the third. He will. But he's going to be down by 1. It's going to be 10-9 going to the third. Brock will have the choice. He's going to go neutral. Scramble here. Umball holding on to a leg. Now Brock trying to scramble, and Umball's going to score the takedown to go up by 4. And now he's going right back to that wing. He's got the far wrist. And he will turn Brock over. Chest to chest, goes to a reverse half. And a win by fall for Kobe Umball. Puts Forest City right back in this duel. 30-21 the score. As we go to 175. Ty Voigt for Osage. Osage just moving their lineup up. As Voigt, normally your 165-pounder, he'll go up to 75. Which likely means Osage is going to have Gavin Moeller go up to 190. This matchup here at 175 pounds. Again, Ty Voigt, he'll take on Cale Lorenzen. Lorenzen, a sophomore. Voigt, a junior. Now Voigt in on the legs. He'll drive through and score 3. Get a stoppage here as they go out of bounds. 1 minute remaining in the first. The other duel with West Hancock and Newman Catholic is a final, and West Hancock won 36-35. A 1-point victory for the Eagles. Got a 1-point escape for Lorenzen. We go out of bounds with 42 seconds remaining. First period. A stall warning on Lorenzen. He gets behind Voigt. They go out of bounds with 10 seconds. And after one, it's 3-1 in favor of Voigt. Back on her feet. Starting the second. And Lorenzen gets behind. Voigt no points yet, and he kicks out of it. Square up and face. Shot attempt, Voigt. They go out of bounds with 1:11 to go in the second. So Voigt got the takedown early. And then the escape quickly right after that for Lorenzen. That's all of her points. Each wrestler has been close to another takedown. But we stay 3-1. Under a minute to go in the second. There's another stall call on Lorenzen, and that's 1 point for Voigt. So 4-1. That's a second call on Lorenzen, backing up with Voigt having that 2-on-1 Russian tie. Got to try to circle and maintain center. Lorenzen was working a 2-on-1. Voigt gets an arm free, then reaches down to a single leg. Voigt brings him down, still holding on to that single. Trying to suck it in and pull him back towards the center of the mat. Working on the edge, Voigt keeping a foot in bounds. And now they step out with 15 seconds to go in the second, 3-1 in favor of Ty Voigt. After two, it is 4-1. So Lorenzen goes bottom, 4-1. Voigt will cover on top. Going with that claw ride. Lorenzen, though, up to his feet, hits a standing switch. Nice move. They go out of bounds. 10 seconds gone. Voigt's got a wing. Got that wing on the left side. Got a hold of the. It's going tight waist with that wing. Down to 1:25 to go in the match. Lorenzen has been hit for stalling twice. Trying to fight off Voigt's chicken wing. Voigt trying to work for a turn. And we're going to get stalling on Lorenzen again, so that's another point. So 5-1. Little bit of breathing room with a 4-point lead. 40 seconds to go. Now if Lorenzen got hit for stalling again, that would be 2 points. I don't think that's going to be the case, and I think if you get hit for 5 stall calls, it's a forfeit. So now Voigt turns him, though. Voigt does get a couple of near fall. I think he's holding on to 3 back points. He does get him, so it's 8-1, now 8-2. 10 seconds. I think the score is off by 1. He did signal 3 on the near fall. And it's going to be a decision victory, though. 8-2 is what I had on the account. It's not going to change the team score. He did signal 3 on the back points, but a decision victory for Osage to go up 33-21. So 4 matches remaining in the duel. Coach Goodale talking with Alex Pearson, the official on this match. I wonder if it had anything to do with the points there, but wasn't going to change anything. The max team score here we're going to get was 3 points. It wasn't going to be a major decision. But we're underway here at 190. Gavin Moeller bumping up for Osage. Osage's 175-pounder. He'll take on Isaiah Duncan. And Moeller's got Duncan taken down and the cradle locked up. Gavin will get the win by fall. And Osage goes up 39-21. So the best we could do is have a tie. As Osage are bumping their lineup up. They're without wrestlers at 106, 113, and 285. What they have done, they've bumped the wrestlers up, so now their 190-pounder, Bo Rage, is going to wrestle 215, and then we'll see Ryan Bear wrestle at 285. Ryan Bear, Bo Rage, he's taking on Bryant Bridges. No score here, 40 seconds gone. 215 pounds, 3 matches left to go. 215, 285, and 106. Osage will be open at 106. But Forest City's going to need a couple of pins here at 215 and 285. The first tiebreaker would go to individual match wins. There's a takedown for Bridges. Right now, Osage currently leads the match wins 7-4, but if Forest City, if you could get 2 pins here and tie this thing at 39, because Osage will be open at 106, it'd put you 7-7. The next tiebreaker would go to most pins, techs, forfeits, or DQs, and we'll have to figure that out. And after 1, it is 3-1. Bridges has a choice. He will go bottom. So if I'm looking at the tie-breaking stuff right, if Forest City gets a couple of pins at 215 and 285, they're going to win the duel. So Osage is either going to have, if they get 1 decision win, it's over, but if Forest City doesn't get a pin here at 215 or 285, it wouldn't matter. Could be looking at that wrong, but it's just something to keep an eye on, at least according to track wrestling right now. Bridges, he will get a reversal too. Trying to lock up a cradle. We got a locked hands call on Bridges. Maybe a 2-point possible move, if more. Probably get a stoppage here in the next couple of seconds. Though Rage kind of has a free move here. Now we'll get the stoppage for the technical violation locked hands call on Bridges. So 7-2. Back to wrestling here. 15 seconds left in the second. And we'll go to the third, 5-2. Rage will have the choice. He's going to go neutral. Down to 1:35 to go. In favor of Bridges of Forest City, leading 5-2. Bryant Bridges, a junior. Bridges looking for a headlock. And though Rage is going to get his head free, we're tied at 5. So 1 minute to go in the match. It's tied at 5. No college riding time or anything like that. Nothing you have to keep an eye on, though. Rage gets a little high. And now Bridges looking for at least 2. Rage, though, still in control. Still control for Green, 35 seconds remaining. Bridges just got to try to get his hips back, and he could get out for a 1-point escape. Now trying to circle. Rage doing all he can to hold on, and we'll get a stalemate with 21 seconds. So Rage will stay in the top position. Bridges will go bottom. 21 seconds remaining. No, no. Bridges is bottom. So a 5-5 match, 21 seconds to go. Bridges, tripods up. Rage trying to work for a return. Bridges back to his feet, and they're going to go out of bounds. 12 seconds to go. Got a stall call on Rage as they go back out of bounds. 5 seconds remaining. Can you at least get this to sudden victory and look for a takedown? Trying to ride him out. Bridges back on bottom. Tripod up to his feet. Trying to break the hands. Rage holding on, and we're going to sudden victory. 5-5. Bridges in on a leg, heavy whizzer by Rage. Bridges will pick up the single leg, he'll trip, and there's a 3 for the takedown. Forest City will get the win here at 2:15 with Bryant Bridges the victor. 2 matches left to go. Osage will win the duel. 285. Forest City showing on the program they're open. They have 3 guys on the program at 215, and Forest City will just forfeit here. And we're just going to trade a couple of forfeits. Osage goes up 45-24, but Osage is going to forfeit at 106. And Tate Umbaugh will check in for Forest City. And that'll bring a final score. When they get that checked in, it'll bring a final. Oops. And it'll be Tegan Umbaugh getting 3 points, or 6 points, and the final score will be Osage 45, Forest City 30. We will go to our 3rd and final round. It will be Osage and West Hancock. Coming up in this last round. I think we do got more JV matches coming up here on mat number 1. JV matches with Osage and Forest City. I think we got an extra match here with Weston Sullivan for Osage. Nope, excuse me, this is Duncan Mullen again for Osage, this time against Wyatt Wright. Right up 3-0. And a 1-point escape here for Osage, 3-1. Another takedown for Forest City. Again, I think this is Wyatt Wright. Five seconds remaining. And after one, it's 6-1 in favor of Forest City. Forest City will defer. Decision for Mullen. Another takedown for Forest City. Could be wrong. This could be John Schaefer. These guys, they look bigger than 120 pounders. I believe this might be Ben Norland for Forest City. John Schaefer for Osage. Down to 50 seconds to go in the second. Schaefer reaching back, trying to throw a headlock, almost got taken to his back. Short time with a 9-1 lead for Norland. Schaefer trying to get up to the feet. And we go to the third, a 9-1 lead for Forest City. 2-point reversal for Norland. Go up 11-1. JV matches here with Osage and Forest City at the moment. We got round 3 coming up next. So it'll be Osage and West Hancock. Good duck under here for Norland. He'll score 3 more. Let Schaefer up for 1, 14-3. Another 3-point takedown, 17-3 the score, 40 seconds. Cut Schaefer, make it 17-4. .25 seconds to go. And now there's a takedown, at least a tech fall and a win by fall. So it might be our last match here on mat number 1. We're going to take a break here. We'll thank some of our Booster Club sponsors. We'll come back and get you ready for Osage and West Hancock coming up here on GSPN. This is Green Devil Wrestling.
During difficult times, Champion Funeral Home is here to offer guidance and comfort. Let us help you create a meaningful tribute to celebrate your loved one. Contact us at 641-732-3706 or stop in to sit down with our caring staff.
Accidents happen, but with Farmers Mutual Insurance, we're here to help when you need it most. Whether it's your home or your farm, we provide reliable coverage to keep you covered. Farmers Mutual Insurance, where peace of mind is just a call away. Contact your local Farmers Mutual Insurance agent today.
Unlock your farm's full potential with DeKalb and Asgrow from Jensen Seeds, a proud supporter of Osage High School. Our seed delivers higher yields through innovative crop protection and plant breeding. Choose Jensen Seeds and watch your farm thrive. Call Brad at 641-425-0494.
Looking to tackle your next big project? At Mark's Tractors and Implements, we have the best selection of top quality equipment and expert service to get the job done right. From tractors and implements, we've got you covered. Visit us at 3787 Red Ball Road, Osage, Iowa. Mark's Tractors and Implements. Go Big Green.
At Mitchell County Regional Health Center, your well-being is our top priority. We're here for you and your family. Trust us with your health because you deserve the best. Mitchell County Regional Health Center, your trusted health care partner for life. Learn more at mcrhc.com. We're a proud sponsor of the Green Devil Sports Network.
Osage Co-op Elevator, with local expertise and a community-driven mission. Trust us to help you grow and succeed season after season. Contact us today at 641-732-3768. Osage Co-op Elevator is a proud Emerald sponsor of the Green Devil Sports Network.
When it comes to electricity, tree, and snow removal, trust Sharper Services. Our experts, Terry and Corey, light up your homes and clear your space. They are fast, reliable, and always professional, brightening your day and clearing your way. Call 641-732-3630. We are proud to support the Osage Green Devils. Protect what matters most with State Farm. Our unique plans offer peace of mind and a reliable coverage for you and your loved ones. Stop in and visit Craig Eisman at 1429 Main Street in Osage to get a quote today and experience the difference of personalized Green Devil service.
Ready to take your career to the next level? Join the team with the action never stops. As a proud sponsor of Osage Athletics, A to Z Drying is currently hiring. Contact HR at 641-732-8505. A to Z Drying is an equal opportunity employer. Go Green Devils.
During difficult times, Champion Funeral Home is here to offer guidance and comfort. Let us help you create a meaningful tribute to celebrate your loved one. Contact us at 641-732-3706 or stop in to sit down with our caring staff.
Farmers Mutual Insurance, your local Osage, Iowa insurance carrier, aims to attract individuals who want reliable and top-notch insurance solutions for them and their families. Our policies help protect what matters most. Contact your local Farmers Mutual Insurance agent today.
We are a proud supporter of the Osage Green Devils Sports Network.
Unlock your farm's full potential with DeKalb and Asgrow from Jensen Seeds, a proud supporter of Osage High School. Our seed delivers higher yields through innovative crop protection and plant breeding. Choose Jensen Seeds and watch your farm thrive. Call Brad at 641-425-0494.
Looking to tackle your next big project? At Mark's Tractors and Implements, we have the best selection of top quality equipment and expert service to get the job done right. From tractors and implements, we've got you covered. Visit us at 3787 Red Ball Road, Osage, Iowa. Mark's Tractors and Implements. Go Big Green.
At Mitchell County Regional Health Center, your well-being is our top priority. We're here for you and your family. Trust us with your health because you deserve the best. Mitchell County Regional Health Center, your trusted health care partner for life. Learn more at mcrhc.com. We're a proud sponsor of the Green Devil Sports Network.
Osage Co-op Elevator is more than just grain storage. From agronomy to animal feed, propane to expert grain marketing, we've got your farm covered. Visit online at osagecoop.com for all your agricultural needs. Proud supporter of your Green Devils.
When it comes to electricity, tree, and snow removal, trust Sharper Services. Our experts, Terry and Corey, light up your homes and clear your space. They are fast, reliable, and always professional, brightening your day and clearing your way. Call 641-732-3630. We are proud to support the Osage Green Devils. Protect what matters most with State Farm. Our unique plans offer peace of mind and a reliable coverage for you and your loved ones. Stop in and visit Craig Eisman at 1429 Main Street in Osage to get a quote today and experience the difference of personalized Green Devil service.
Ready to take your career to the next level? Join the team where the action never stops. As a proud sponsor of Osage Athletics, A to Z Drying is currently hiring. Contact HR at 641-732-8505. A to Z Drying is an equal opportunity employer. Go Green Devils.
Support GSPN, our student-led sports streaming network, and help us bring every game to you live. Scan the QR code now or send your payment to 820 Sawyer Drive to donate and keep the action going for our athletes, families, and fans. Every contribution counts. Thank you, Green Devils.
From the opening whistle to the final buzzers, officials dedicate their time, knowledge, and effort to every game. They're not just enforcing the rules, they are shaping young athletes into better players and better people.
Being an official is no easy task. They spend hours training and show commitment and resilience. They show up because they believe in our student athletes.
Officials are critical. They make sure the game is fair for everyone, and they're teaching our kids valuable life lessons.
Duel and Peters back at you here on GSPN. We get ready for the third and final round. It'll be Osage and West Hancock to wrap up the night. Osage 2-0 on the night. Round one win over Newman Catholic, 64-12, and then a round two win, 45-30 over Forest City. West Hancock, they are 1-1 coming into this duel. They lost to Forest City by a score of 73-6 and then beat Newman Catholic 36-35. West Hancock does have some wrestlers who are out tonight. But we will get things started at 120 pounds. And Osage will score 6 points to start, as that was Preston Byer getting points for the Green Devils. At 126, this will bring out Jasper Sonberg for Osage. And his opponent for the Eagles is Carlos Callas. Sonberg in on the leg. Whizzer by Collis, but Jasper will finish and score 2. Jasper Sonberg is sophomore, ranked number 9 in Class 1A at 126, and he goes with that 2-on-1 tilt. Gets a couple of near fall. Will now throw in that power half. Turning back over, and Jasper. A win by fall. Put Osage up 12-0. So now that takes us to 132, where Easton Sonberg for Osage checks in. And he'll take on Briggs Muth for the Eagles. And right away, Easton takedown, doing some head hunting. He's getting some near fall on Muth. Gets 2 back points to go up 5-0. Now reaches for a cradle, and Easton has got it locked up. He will take Muth to his back, get that knee to the side, and a win by fall for Easton Sonberg. So 18-0 after 3 bouts. Bring us to 138 for Osage.
Now wrestling on at number 138 pounds for West Hancock, Hayden Kelly. And for Osage, Dalton.
So Dalton Burkhart for Osage. He will take on Hayden Kelly. Kelly, I'm not sure. I wonder if this is one of Steve Kelly's boys. It's 30 seconds gone in this first period. Yes, this is one of Coach Kelly's boys. Steve Kelly, the head coach for the Nyack Trojans over in Mason City. Coach Kelly's got 4 children, Cole, Kennedy, Creighton, and Hayden. Creighton Kennedy wrestling for West Hancock. He's ranked number 1 at 175, a 4th place finisher at state a year ago. Here in his senior year. I don't think Creighton, though, is wrestling tonight. But his little brother Hayden out on the mat right now, taking on Dalton Burkhart for the Osage Green Devils. Burkhart has been warned for stalling now. And a duck under attempt for Hayden. We're going to go out of bounds. Nyack, I believe, ranked 11th, I want to say, in the latest junior college rankings that just came out this week. I've had the privilege of going over to Mason City and covering the Nyack Wrestling home duel earlier this season, back in late November. Remember Osage Athletic Director Ryan Flickinger, previous Osage Athletic Director Ryan Flickinger over at Nyack, and asked me to come over and cover some Nyack wrestling. So I had the honor and a privilege to go and do that. Coach Kelly was nice enough to give me a Nyack Wrestling Trojan hoodie. So shout out to Coach Kelly. I don't know if he'd be here or not, but his son, though, Hayden, down 3-0 as Dalton Burkhart has responded well after getting hit for stalling. He leads 3-0 going to the second, and Dalton is going to go on bottom. Berkey gets up to his feet. Hayden down to a single leg. And We go out of bounds. I believe there's a stall warning on Hayden. Hayden dropping down to a leg as Burkhart trying to tripod up. Dalton close to earning the escape. Maybe trying to throw a headlock. And he does. It's going to be a 2-point reversal and back points for Dalton Burkhart. He's got that headlock in there. Full exposure, so 5-0 lead, trying to elevate that head, pick it up. He's close to a fall. That elbow maybe just barely keeping that shoulder off the mat. Hayden tries to turn away. And there's a win by fall for Dalton Burkhart. So Berkey puts Osage up 24-0. That'll bring us to 144. At 144, Blake Fox. And he will receive a forfeit. No match there at 144. Takes us to 150. And at 150, Osage, you got Tyson Stengel. And for West Hancock, this is going to be Ashton Fowles for the Eagles. Fowles and Stengel at 150. So no Teague Smith tonight for West Hancock. Teague Smith on IA Wrestle, they have him ranked number 2 at 144. So he wrestled last week at 150, so it's still early in the season. Not 100% sure where guys will be tonight. Nice little ankle pick for Stengel to go up 3-0. 30 seconds gone. Now he'll grab that wing and go half with it as well. Wing and half, and Tyson has turned Fowles over. And there's a win by fall for Tyson. At 157, Brock Trees is going to receive a forfeit. We'll go to 165, where Ty Voigt will receive a forfeit. 175, Gavin Mueller will also receive a forfeit. And our next matchup, our next weight class is 190. And we will have a match at 190.
Now wrestling on mat number 2 at 138 pounds. For Newman Jackson, Sam Burgos. And for Florida City, Gavin Bruno.
So here on mat 1, we got Bo Rage for Osage. So this is Michael Gretlat for the Eagles. Gretlat. Bo Rajo up 3-0 and right away into a half. Doesn't get any near fall though. So Michael fights it off. Rage goes right back into that half. You'll get him turned this time. Getting some back points. Trying to stretch out that left arm. Tackle tries to turn away and gets back to his belly. So 4 near fall for Rage. You go up 7-0 with 1 minute to go in the first. And now Rage has got him turned back over. And this time he finishes him off. Bo Rage, win by fall. So Osage goes up 60-0, takes us to 2:15, where we have Ryan Bear for the Green Devils. I believe this would be Reese Ludke. So, yep, Reese Ludke for West Hancock taking on Ryan Bear, and this will be our final match of the night as Bear has a takedown. Osage is going to be open at 285 and 106. West Hancock is also open at 106. And also West Hancock will be open. Osage and West Hancock will both be open at 106 and 113. We're going to have a series of forfeits and double forfeits coming up here in the next few weight classes. But 3-0 here for Ryan Bear, a junior for Osage. Ludke is also a junior for the Eagles. Bear will get himself another takedown, a little go behind. 1 minute remaining. Bear stays in control on top. As now Ludke trying to hit a Peterson. He gets a 2-point reversal out of it. So 6-3, 40 seconds remaining in the first. Up to his feet, scores the escape. Now 7-3. Takes a shot, gets in on a leg. He's got the takedown to make it 10-3. And end of one. Bear with a 7-point advantage for Osage. He has a choice. He'll defer to the third, and Ludke will go bottom. Ludke looking for another reversal. He's up to his feet. We're gonna give him a 1-point escape as they go out of bounds. So 10-4. Minute 41 to go in the second. And now Ludke in on the legs. Bear holding on to an ankle. No, still holding on to it. Still nothing yet. And now Bear gets his hips up and comes behind for three. So 13-4, he'll let him up, make it 13-5. As we approach a minute to go in the second. Shot attempt by Bear. Quick reaction by Ludke to get the hips back, put the pressure on. Bear, though, tripods, gets back up to his feet. You hear Coach Goodale from here saying you got to set it up. Can't just be reaching in on a leg. Got to set up your shot. And Bear will just set back and get the takedown. Ludke trying to get a headlock. Bear got to the body, just sat back and Gets another takedown to go up 16-5. Now make it 16-6. 30 seconds remaining in the second. Bear back in on the legs. Head out to the side. See if he can cut this to a double. Trying to drive in. Letke just holding on to the ankle and he'll let go. So 19-6. And he's got to let him up. Make it 19-7. And no points here. Little flurry there right at the very end. 19-7 the score though as we go to the third. And Bear will go on bottom. Bear up to his feet. He'll get the escape, so 20-7. Trying to get a takedown to ice this one. Reaches in. Still trying to suck in that single leg. And Letke tosses him to his back. He'll get a headlock in there. 20-10 the score. Minute 5 to go. Bear in big trouble here. Up 10. Trying to do all he can to get off his back. Letke will get the fall. Well, that's why you always keep wrestling. Letke gets the win. We're going to put the Eagles on the board 60-6. The Eagles are going to get 6 more here at 285. As Osage will be open at 285 tonight. And then at least according to the programs, we're going to have a couple double forfeits at 106 and 113. And that's it, yep. Osage and West Hancock are done. The final score of this duel will be 60-12. Double forfeits at 106 and 113. Final score again, Osage wins 60-12. 16 falls tonight, so $800 going to Osage. So $800 donated by CUSB Bank to Osage High School with 16 pins tonight. $50 for every varsity pin. Osage on Saturday will go down to Appleton-Parkersburg to wrestle in the Keith Fry Invitational. Solid tournament. Osage normally would be going to South Winneshiek over the last 2 years, but dropping down to 1A, a chance to see some quality 1A schools coming up. So yeah, they'll go down to Appleton-Parkersburg. So good luck to the Green Devils. And then next week is the Battle of Waterloo. So that is your the action here, and just looking at the schedule. That is your final action of the 2024 portion of the schedule. Our next broadcast will be coming up on January 3rd for Osage Wrestling January 3rd, the boys will be over in Central Springs for a conference quad with Central Springs, Gardner, Hayfield, Ventura, and West Fork. So we should have that broadcast for you here on GSPN. And then Osage will have their invitational tournament coming up on January 4th. A good matchup of 17 teams going to be here at the Osage High School. It'll be a 5-mat setup, 3 mats in the high school gym, 2 in the middle school. So that'll be it for our broadcast tonight. Osage goes 3-0. They beat Newman Catholic 64-12. They beat Forest City 45-30, and the win over West Hancock 60-12. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Again, we couldn't do it without the help of our Booster Club sponsors, the Osage Booster Club and Osage Community Schools, partnering to bring us this GSPN wrestling coverage. You've seen our Emerald sponsors rotating up in that top left corner, so big thank you to them, and always feel free to donate to GSPN if you would like to. You can scan that QR code and donate to the Osage Booster Club Venmo, and you can put GSPN in the description if you would like, and that money goes right back into our students for the broadcast and whatnot throughout the years. It helps us pay for postseason video rights. We had those postseason football and volleyball games. We do got postseason wrestling that we could bring you on GSPN with the girls and boys both hosting postseason tournaments. The girls will have a regional tournament at home, and the boys will have a district meet here at home, so we can apply for those video rights and provide that coverage. And donations to GSPN, that's what a lot of that goes to. So contribute however you'd like to. I mean, we're not asking for a whole lot. It doesn't have to be, $50 or $100. If you want to give $1 here and $1 there, if you were maybe going to attend the event in person, but something happened and you couldn't, you can donate your entry fee or whatever to GSPN. But big thank you to all of our Booster Club sponsors that have contributed throughout the year and made this all possible. But that's going to wrap it up here from Osage High School tonight. I'm Nolan Peters. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. And as always, go green.